Let's fix slow, bloated images, one of the biggest causes of janky UIs and high memory usage. By the end of this video, your images will load instantly, use less memory, and never pixelate again. Let's dive in with full runnable code. Here's how most devs load images and why it's terrible for performance. Run this code and watch your app stutter. See those issues? No caching, re-downloads images every time. No placeholders, white flashes during load. No sizing, downloads full 2000 pixels images, then resizes, wastes bandwidth. Blocks UI thread, causes jank during scroll. But don't worry, we can fix it with Cached.network image package. Install it first. Then replace your Image.network with Cached.network image. The Cached.network image widget optimizes the loading. It includes a placeholder, which is a gray box with a loading indicator, an error widget, and settings like memCacheWidth and memCacheHeight to efficiently decode and cache the images at their display size, improving performance and memory usage. The key optimizations we get with Cached.network image are caching, images load instantly on repeat views, placeholders, no more white flashes, proper sizing, memCacheWidth or height decodes images at display size, saves memory, error handling, no broken image icons. Okay, that's network images. What about local images? Even local images can slow your app if not optimized. Here's how to fix them. The worst way to load the local image is this. With this code, full-size image gets loaded and decoded. A better approach would be using a pre-scaled, smaller asset variant. With Image.asset, you can use CacheWidth and CacheHeight to limit the decode size. Another way to do a similar thing is using resize image. Use resize image with asset image to decode the asset at the desired display dimensions provided by width and height, which significantly reduces memory usage and processing time compared to loading the original large asset. But these are still like workarounds. The actual best solution is using Flutter's built-in asset resolution system with multiple density variants. To implement this, you need to add image files with different sizes. The asset structure in your project should look like this, like separate folders for 2x or 3x size images. In pubspec.yaml file, just adding the main images directory would be fine. Now, if you load the image like this, Flutter automatically picks the right density variant based on device. No memory waste as it only loads appropriately sized image, and no runtime processing as images are pre-optimized. So, essentially, we pre-scale our assets for different densities rather than relying on runtime resizing. Okay, loading images in an optimized way is fine, but what if you want premium feel? Let's add smooth fade-in animations to our cached images. We're using Cached.network image again, but this time we define fade-in duration. This gives us subtle, smooth transition when the image is loaded. We also use the image builder to wrap the loaded image in a custom widget like this animated switcher, allowing us to add effects like an overlay gradient without losing the fade effect. The result is a seamless and polished user experience, avoiding the jarring appearance of images popping in. All right, here's what we learned. Always use Cached.network image for network images. Specify memCacheWidth or height to decode at display size. Provide placeholders to avoid layout jumps. Pre-scale asset images and use CacheWidth. Add fade transitions for premium UX. Now your images will load instantly while using much less memory. Implement these techniques into your project and see the difference. Let me know in the comments which technique you like the most. See you in the next video.